Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from the FUT Market. Guys, can you believe it? We have information on icons. I have not seen anything yet. I was literally just working out. I had a killer workout, and EA hasn't told us anything yet about anything regarding icons. So I'm like, I'll go enjoy my day. I'll go do my stuff. FIFA 20 is coming out later today or tomorrow. I'll enjoy my morning. But they dropped the prime icons on us. So all I ask you guys at this point of the video, thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the video at any point, and then comments down below. I want everybody to comment on this video. I try to represent you guys. I try to speak for the people in the community. I try to give that a voice on my channel. Just put in the comments down below how you guys feel about whatever they said. I promise you I have not seen a thing they have said. I've not looked into any of it yet. So personally at the moment, I have no knowledge. I have the same amount of knowledge as anybody who hasn't seen this. I'm hoping for some good news today. I'm a little out of breath. I apologize for you guys, but I have to get this video up. It's a very important video, and this is something, if you guys have been watching me, I have been preaching and wanting this for days and days, man. We have to know what's going on with the icons before we play this game. Some people are already even having the game. I don't even know how, but they do. Just a few other things for you guys coming up this week. We're going to upgrade the camera. I just spent this morning figuring that out. Thank you to Tobias and Nepenthes, because I was speaking to them about it, and I have to upgrade that because I'm still using a Logitech, and it's really outdated, so I want to get a new one for you guys for the new season. All right, guys, let's dive into it. I really hope this is some good news. I don't know what to expect. I really don't know, so I'm a little nervous, I have to say, but we'll read into it, and just please let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments, because I read the comments, and I want to get your guys' voice heard. I want that to be out there. I want you guys to have opinions, man. I want this channel to have opinions, so that's a big deal to me. So FUT 20 icons, a deep dive into icons information throughout FUT 20. The pitch notes, FIFA, EA loves this. Hi, FIFA fans. I'm Yashir Qureshi. Oh, no. Yashir. Has Yashir ever written a pitch? Oh, God, this has me nervous. I feel like this is bad news already. Guys, I've had, in my experiences on FUT, whenever Yashir writes something, oh, it makes me anxious. Okay. Hi, I'm Yashir Qureshi, live producer on FIFA Ultimate Team. I'm here to take you through one particular aspect of our live content plans for FUT 20 and icons. This actually looks like a big website, so I think there's going to be a lot of information. Since the introduction of icons in FIFA 18, or FUT 18, we've seen how incredibly popular and engaging they have been throughout FIFA Ultimate Team. Our goals for icons in FUT 20 were crafted as a result of listening to community. Oh, no. Guys. I'm just telling you, man, this is like a reaction. I don't like when they do this, because when they do this, they put it on us, right? So when they brought out moments, they said, due to community feedback, we're not giving you moments SBCs. Nobody said that. We just didn't like the price points. Nobody said that, though. We want our SBCs. So I'm a little nervous, because the last time that EA used that exact wording, it was a war. And I will never forget the day, and neither should you, that EA Sports betrayed you. They told you you were going to get SBCs, and then they dropped moments SBCs after you completed Prime Icon SBCs, gave you a scam of an upgrade. Don't forget that day. Don't forget that day. Don't forget it. Monitoring game health and some of the new FUT 20 features. With those considerations, we set 3 goals. Here we go. To communicate as clearly as we can about icons in FUT 20, thumbs up. To encourage greater variety in squad building throughout FUT 20, thumbs up, because I don't have a problem necessarily with that if they're going to tell us what they do with the primes, because the middles, now that they're out in the beginning, only to the max is the middle, not the prime. It encourages some different squad building, so I like that. To improve the accessibility and availability of icons throughout FUT 20. That's interesting. Okay, with that said, let's get into how icons will be implemented in FUT 20 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Icon versions in FUT 20. Oh, what is this? One of the key goals we have with icons in FUT 20 is to communicate as clearly as we can to allow players to plan their FUT journey. With that said, we know you want more information about the different icons versions and when they will be available. In short, there will be 4 unique versions for each of the 89 icons in FUT 20 that will be each available during certain periods throughout the year. Availability of icons in packs. With one of the key what? Interesting. So I'm not even, I mean, I see there's a graph. My guess is that it's going to be base and middle for a few months. Then those are going to go out of packs. Then primes are going to come in with some moments. And then at the end of the game, all the moments. Well, first of all, that right there for the people that wanted like a Rio Moments, a Nedved Moments, a Ballack Moments, I'm pretty sure that means that we're getting Moments cards for every player in Ultimate Team. Every icon that is available in FIFA 20, according to this, I think gets a Moments card. That's my best understanding of this. Base, okay, so early access until the middle of December, base icons are available. Then this is availability of icons in packs. Mid is available till the middle between February and March. Prime becomes available in the middle of December, all the way till the end of the game. Moments come out same time as last year until the end of the game. How do I feel about this? Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. So basically, the only way after, for example, after December 15th, when it appears like base icons go out of packs, it appears that the only way you would be able to actually get a base icon would be to probably EA releasing an SBC. That's really, it looks like the only way they could actually supply it. Because it seems like, according to this, that they're all going out of packs after December 15th, which makes things quite interesting, to be honest with you. Middles will be in packs until February. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be an opportunity for people to make millions of coins, is my initial thing. Because if base icons go out of packs, think about like a base like Eusebio or a base Cruyff. Think about those values. Like, those cards most likely would, if they're out of packs and they don't have supply, they would go up a lot. But is it something that I like for trading them on the market or team building? Because what's the thing, right? Imagine you're in February and you want a base Cruyff. The reality is he going to be that affordable? Because if he's going out of packs and he doesn't have a supply, well, his price is going to rise. That's just simple economics. So that's weird. So I kind of understand what they're doing here, but so what they're trying to tell you from the initial viewing of this is that they want you to upgrade as the year goes. So they're assuming that as you go on and you grind the game, within 6 months, you're going to be moving on to prime icons, and then you're going to be moving on to moments. Now, I do agree with the point that they said to encourage greater variety in squad building. I think this kind of does this, because I feel like if you don't have primes available till December, that's 3 months where you have to enjoy icon versions that maybe you've never used. A lot of the times when they're available all from the start, you get greedy, and by the time it's January, if we don't have moments or we don't have like all the primes, everybody's salty. So I feel like this might carry the hype a little bit longer this year. I'm just talking reality, guys, for FIFA. I think this could carry the hype maybe a little longer this year. Let's go ahead and read what they say. I really haven't made a decision yet because I'm a little nervous about this, because I'm wondering, like, as you guys know, sometimes with like some of the cards that EA releases, they all go to max price and like it's really stupid, and then EA never does anything. So I'm really worried that this is going to become like a trader's heaven for price fixing. Look, guys, I started off as a trader. That's what I am. I kind of just FIFA now everything, right? So I have a standpoint where I can see different viewpoints of FIFA players. And I think as a trader, you probably like that. But also as a trader, you might not like it, because think about when you trade icons, you're going to actually eliminate a bunch of cards that you could potentially trade a lot, because they won't appear as often because they're not having an ongoing supply. But they'll be rare and you can trade them. All right, let's get into it. So base, this version often but not always reflects a time in the player's career where they were still developing and had not yet reached their full potential. This version will be available in packs from the start of the EA and Origin Access trial until the mid-December 2019 only. Select base icons will be available in FUT Draft during the same period. Don't forget the drafters, EA. Thank you so much, EA. We don't want to forget about them. All right, mid. This version often, but not always, reflects an icon later in their career when they had to adapt their playstyle to stay near the top of their game. This version will be available in packs from the start of the EA Access until mid-February 2020. Select mid icons will be available in FUT Draft during the same period. Prime. This version often reflects an era of an icon's career where they were consistently at the height of their skills and abilities. This version will also be in packs from mid-December 19 until the end of FUT 20. Select prime icons will be available in FUT Draft during the same period. All right, moment. Whereas base Mid and prime icons tell their stories of an icon's career. This version focuses on a truly memorable, historic performance in an icon's career that elevated them to one of the all-time greats. This version will be introduced into packs through February 2020 until the end of FUT 20. Yup, this is the highest rated version of an icon in FIFA 20. All FUT 20 icons will receive a moments item. That's very important because that means that we're going to get some dream moments cards this year, like Rio, Balik for me, Nedved. I really want those 3 cards to have a moment, so it's good to see that. As an icon can have many moments throughout their story career, the previously released moment version in FUT 19 won't necessarily be the same version as FUT 20. Select moment icons will be available in FUT Draft during the same period. All right. With the release of the different icon versions in and out of packs throughout FUT 20, we have sought not only to encourage greater variety in squad building challenges. Yep, they said that already. All right, icon and SBCs. Another goal we have to FUT 20 is to make icon SBCs more accessible to as wide a group of FUT players as possible. Since FUT 18, we released individual icons that required icons to complete them. We used icon requirements in order to keep SBC requirements from being over lengthy and also to help alleviate other pinch points in the market. Jamie FUT Economist definitely wrote that. Pinch points. This is Jamie FUT Economist. However, what we saw was that many icons, especially base icons, are being viewed and valued as more tools to complete SBCs rather than players in a squad. That was not the experience we wanted to create. Turning our attention to individual and player pick icon SBCs, there were significant challenges throughout the cycle. Many of the top icons, as well as SBC requirements, fluctuated considerably in transfer market price. When combined with the goal of allowing players to build towards these icons over an extended period of time, this added considerable differences. This made it difficult to design icon SBCs to be consistent with transfer market prices, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's see what they say. As such, given the goals we set out to achieve icons, we have revisited how icons will be used in SBCs in FUT 20 to create a more balanced system for a wider spectrum of players. Icons will not be used as requirements in SBCs. As an additional measure, the quicksell of an icon will be lowered from 102 FUT 1000 coins to 63. Interesting. Okay, so discard icons now could go even lower this year because 2 reasons. They're not going to be required in SBCs, and they're also going to be 63,000 coins instead of 100K. So it will lower that. I think that's like the first time ever they've been that low. I don't know, but at least in the previous years. Specific guaranteed icon pack SBCs will be continued to release through FUT 20. These guaranteed icon pack SBCs will give the player to earn... Okay, that's good because that will most likely be out when everybody's icon is out. So I think starting in February, that SBC can return to FUT. We had that in the end of last year. There will be no individual or player pick icon SBCs released in FUT 20. We will be replacing individual icon SBCs with a brand new icon swaps program detailed below. Wait, what? All right, wait. Yo, this is like a lot for EA, man. I'm telling you guys. I'm worried right now because this is like another level for EA. They're talking some words that I've never heard them use. I literally think Jamie wrote this whole thing. What is this? All right, hold on a second. What the hell is going on here? Icon swaps in FUT 20. Alongside being able to purchase icons on the transfer market or finding them in packs, in FUT 20, we are introducing icon swaps, a new way to allow players to unlock select icons in exchange for player tokens, which can be earned by completing objectives you exchange. Simply put, complete player token objectives, okay, so they're implementing a grind system to the game, which I do actually like. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I like this on so far. I'm not telling you guys that I don't miss or want icon SBCs because I do, but this is a cool concept. Let's see where it goes. Receive player tokens redeemed for icon rewards available in swaps release. There will be 3 icon swaps released throughout the year. Each icon swaps will contain at least 20 individual icons, untradeable. Player tokens can also be redeemed for select guaranteed icon packs during each swaps release. So if you have these tokens, there will be probably a guaranteed icon pack that you can choose, similar to FUT Swap when they did the guaranteed team of the season packs. Each icon swap will contain a range of icon versions. Okay, if an icon has already been released in an icon swap, it will not have any other versions released in a future icon swap. That's interesting because, so by that I would mean that I would understand that if Carlos is like released in an icon swaps, if there's 3 all year, then if it's the mid Carlos, they can't release the prime, the moments, or the baby. Icon swap objectives will reflect the rewards on offer. Okay, so the objectives we'll know about them when they're out. Each individual icon in an icon swap will require a certain number of player tokens in order to redeem. So obviously a top tier meta one deemed by EA may require more than another. Each player token can only be redeemed Each player token can only be redeemed in that specific icon swaps release and does not roll over to the next. It's exactly like FUT Swap. The player tokens will be released over the duration of each icon swap release. So it's going to be like a promo that's going to be going on. Similar to FUT Swap deals, you will need to choose which icon you want to unlock based on how many player tokens you have earned. Icon swaps will be released October 11th and will run till December. Icon swaps 1 will allow you to select prime icon players before they go into packs. Oh, wait, what? All right, now I'm really confused. Bro, EA, man, you're hurting my head today. What is going on? Okay, so it will feature the following icons with their specific version detailed in the image below. So you could get like Prime Zanetti. Is there any good primes here, though? Not really. All right, so I'm going to look at it already from the start of it. I'm probably going to get Drogba because I think Drogba's a card that I could use at this time of the year, that middle, and it would still be good. I'm looking around, like maybe Ian Wright. Hugo Sanchez has bad composure. Michael Owen's that's like not a great one. Balak Babies, I don't know if you want Balak Baby. Maybe, though. He's probably decent for the time of the year. Ferdinand's not a bad shout, but I think you're going to want the prime. That's Roy Keane prime. I mean, yeah, for me, it would look like maybe you'd want like maybe Wright, Drogba, Balak, Ferdinand, maybe Zanetti. Zanetti's going to probably be good next year. And Zanetti's moment's a center mid, so that's a right back prime. Information regarding icon swaps 2 and 3 will be announced later in the year. This is just one part of what we have planned for FUT 20. We're excited for players to experience this and are looking forward to sharing more throughout FUT 20 as ever. We continue to listen to feedback. Oh, there's so much here, guys. There really is so much here, and I don't know exactly what to tell you guys because I'm kind of confused myself. I understand what they're telling us, but from what I can understand, this is going to replace Icon SBCs. So it will be a grind system to play the game and to get objectives done, to pick out there's going to be 3 swaps, and then every player, according to this, if an icon is released in a swap. So let me give you an example. Now that Balak's been released in this swap, it will not have any other version released in future swaps. So in FUT Swaps 2 or 3, you're not going to expect Balak at all because he's been released in this baby one. So that's why it's not that good, because they're going to save top-tier icons for the rest of the year. So you're probably wondering, why is Baby Eusebio not in here? Because they probably want to put Eusebio moments in a swap or something like that. You know what I'm saying, guys? Now, what I will be interested to see is, can you get multiple icons if you have all the tokens? Like, so could I unlock maybe like Rivaldo and Giggs because they won't be as high as tokens as maybe like a Drogba? Can I do that? That's another question that I would have for this. Other things that are really interesting about this is the whole concept of the market control. I find this so interesting that they're going to take those cards out of packs in like the middle of December. So we're going to have to really prep for that. Now, I think something from this that I really enjoy is the emphasis on enjoying cards throughout the game early on. So like, I'm probably going to personally do player reviews on my second channel and just for my team, try out base and middle icons that I haven't even used the last 2 years because prime icons come out so much from the start. I think then in the middle of December when prime icons come out, I'm going to be crazy freaking hyped for those. Is it annoying? Yeah, it is annoying because for a guy like me or some people like you guys, maybe you're going to have a lot of coins and you really want to try prime icons or moments and you're going to have to wait half the year to try them out. So that's really annoying. And then I think the concept of maybe EA getting rid of the prime icon SBCs. Look, I got to tell you guys, man, ever since they started the prime icon SBCs, they've kind of been a disaster. They've never really been good. So I kind of like, I'm okay with this concept because I like the idea of having to grind for something and then getting rewarded for it. I just feel like this is EA's way of saying, hey guys, look, we just couldn't get the prime icon SBCs right. We don't know what to do. It goes wrong every year. Last year we tried a player swap. It didn't work. This year we're going to try this because we've tried everything else. And I really feel like that's kind of where they're at. This is all so crazy, man. I did not expect this, and now I understand why this probably took them like a week to make because they want to make sure all the words are right. It's really confusing. I think the most key takeaway points from this is that some icons are not going to be able to be packed throughout the year. That's the first time ever really that's happened, unless they were like introducing newer ones and they weren't there yet. So I think that's pretty interesting. That's going to pinch some prices definitely when that goes out of packs. I think another thing that's really interesting is the discard value of the icons. Like, that's pretty interesting because that's going to impact the market big time. You're going to see some really unusable icons now that there's no more icon SBC requirements, and they don't even want to get used in teams because they're just not good icons going really low in price. So I think it will give the majority of like the casual base a chance to actually try some icons this year because usually they're 250 to 300K most years. I don't know, man. This is so interesting. Again, let me know how you guys feel in the comments down below. I think we'll have to take this information in and we'll kind of keep thinking about it and we'll keep talking about it and we'll think about how it's going to impact the market this year. All I can say, man, FIFA 20 is almost here. Thank you. As much as maybe I don't like parts of this, I like some parts. I don't love this. Just thank you to EA for telling us information. They're really bad at this. So it's good that they're telling us this, and I demanded that we get this before the game comes out. Imagine if EA didn't give us this information before the game came out and they were planning on doing something like this. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So that's why we have to yell at these dudes to give us the stuff, because we need to know that this is going to be going on. So let me know how you guys feel about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.